It's Manadad. We're back again, doing just another video of an afternoon here. We're gonna do a premiere draft on Ikoria Behemoths. I'm coming off a 3-0 traditional draft. Of course, I didn't record that one. So let's see if I can continue my streak here. If you hear creaks, that's me walking on the treadmill, getting my steps in for the day. I don't have the baby strapped to me, so I don't have my lucky baby. I am recording, so let's see if I can turn my luck around under this situation. And we're going to pay gems, because I used up 10,000 gold on my last draft, but I won 3,000 gems off of it, so seems like a good deal. Table ready. Who is joining our pod? Let's see. 2 people who are slow. You can do it, Frank Exor. Alright. What's our rare? Desiroya, aka Everquill Phoenix, I believe. Can't read that font, it's so small. It's not just because I'm older, too. So yeah, should we take that over just a blood curdle? It's an interesting question, actually. It's a very good rare, and it's in the best color. We don't have a lot else in that color. But we'll try it. We've got a pack waiting for us. Keep this game going. So, Granite Stinger, just one of the top commons in the color. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor is removal. I found it a bit unreliable. I'm not looking to high pick it here, where Granite Stinger is just super reliable. We'll stake a claim to the 1-mana cyclers. Those go fast. Let's see who else is in the pod here. Still Life. Frank Exor, that was a slowpoke. Mac Mount 9, Moroving. Person passing to us right now is Manadad. Yours truly. That guy, 69. Oh my god, it is that guy. And M3RI3KE. Okay. I don't recognize any of those names as popular streamers, so of course I'm sure they have a bajillion subs. If you're watching this and you know much more than me, educate me. And if you know much less than me, then that's great, because I will educate you. So Ozolith, we've talked about this pick before. It's a bit of a trap, I think. Even on pick 3, pack 1, I don't think I would want to build around it. I don't have anything yet that goes towards it. I think I'd just take the Lava Serpent, and I'll just stay in red till I see a reason to move off. Symbiote is... Actually, Symbiote kind of goes with our Phoenix. Should we... Let's take a flyer on green and just protect green, just in case. So we look at maybe like a red-green mutate. Other possibilities, we could go flyers, so you can do red-blue or red-white here with Stormwild. Stormwild is very good red-white. There's a number of spells in red that combo with it, and that are also, so go for blood, and the one that does 4 damage to a flyer. I think we'll take a flyer on that. Okay, so Swallow Whole. I've barely gotten to play this. I think I'm going to take it here. You see no cycling of any note here coming through, so I think somebody is in the cycling deck. I think we'll probably want to try to lean more towards other... we may still pick up some cyclers, but we're not going to try to go all in on cycling. Well, unless, maybe we'll get a Zenith Flare in the next pack. Zenith Flare is the uncommon that many people are calling a mythic level in power. It deals damage for each cycling card in your graveyard, and you gain life. So it's very hard to interact with finisher for the cycling deck, or for any deck that has a cycling theme. Okay, well, double Capridors, I'm feeling that. Feeling that pretty well. Saltwater Cliffs. The Cloud Piercers have been going around. Cloud Piercer, Blister Split, Gremlin. That's not the red cards that people want. Okay, well, here's a late Granite Stinger. I think we'll just pick that up. Um, Solid Footing works in the Vigilance deck. We somehow ended up green-white. Pyroceratops I've just found very lackluster for 4 mana, a 2/3, and it takes a while to build up, but you're already, hopefully hitting that on turn 4, and then you got to cast a bunch of spells in the next couple turns to build it up. It's very slow. Dies to a lot of removal before then. And now we can just get a 1-mana cycler, or we could take a flyer on the Sandworm, keep our green options open. I think the 1-mana cyclers are just that good. I'm just going to go. Okay, so we're back to our first pack. Raking Claws came back. The question is, if I do end up in a Flyers theme, would I want Reconnaissance Mission? But I think we're definitely red. We don't know what our other colors are going to be, color or colors. So I'm just going to take the Raking Claws, and look at that. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor came back. So it looks like red is open. White's looking fairly open there. Is Checkpoint Officer. Possibly the red-black sack deck is open here. But if it's open, I guess I'll get more shots at that. So I think we'll take a duel in case, and take the Gremlin. Not necessarily looking to play it. Cathartic Reunion if we end up getting some cycling payoffs. But the 2 Capridors to me is something you can really build towards. So I think we'll take this flyer over another Gremlin. Keenan. Terrific card in competitive Commander. Limited, I don't know. We haven't really been building towards anything that would use it. Versus like a Grim Dancer is just a solid uncommon. Lord Drakus seems pretty good in our current deck. Wolverine could be good. Memory Leak's just a 1-mana cycler. Capture Sphere is removal. It's not the best removal. I think we're going to go Lord Drakus. And, okay. Now we have a number of choices. So we have a cycling player to our right, obviously. Coming from our left here, we got a lot of good stuff. Dorat is pretty hard to pass. Blue-red spells is a very good deck. On the other hand, we got our Go for Blood that combos with the 2 Stormwild Capridors, and I don't think I want to risk not wheeling that. So, but Flourishing Fox, Dorat, 2 really good payoff things that we're going to risk putting somebody else into the deck by passing them, but that's just the way it is, I guess. And we got the Shredded Sails here, which also combos with the Capridors. Hopefully get some more cycling payoffs. We got the Vantasaur as a 1-mana cycler. Offspring's Revenge. I've read this card is decent. I think maybe I played it once or played against it once where it was pretty good. It's kind of more of a white-black card. Yeah, I just don't think it's better than just grabbing another 1-mana cycler with the Vantasaur. Okay, we got Sanctuary Smasher. Or we got another 1-mana cycler that may possibly off color. I think we're just going to take the Smasher, since we did pass the Lava Serpent earlier. Coordinated Charge has been very good for me. I don't see anybody really running Heightened Reflexes, but I feel like you really could. So I think if we're kind of going to try to stay on a mutate plan, maybe we just pick up King Caesar. The other possibility for mutate is the serval. It's a very good mutate target. Maybe we'll take the payoff first. I don't think we're going super wide. Well, we want to high pick the coordinated charge. So this is interesting. The late whirlwind of thought. That's already colors we're kind of looking at. I think I'm going to take a flyer on that. And then Mythos of Snapdax. I've just been getting wrecked by this card. Is that better than just taking the Essence Scatter now that we're looking to play Whirlwind? I think it is. Sad to pass the Essence Scatter. Okay, so here's a Wolverine. That one spells in the graveyard. We don't have a ton of like super high quality spells. We got the Raking Claws. Would we take the Serval over the Raking Claws? Not yet, I don't think. So now I think I can take the Heightened Reflexes. Because, you know, play that, draw a card. Seems pretty good. I think we're red-white, splash a little bit of blue, maybe splash black, just to one black source or something to try and trigger this Mythos of Snapdax, which is just absolute wreck people card. We'll take Anticipate. Because the gremlins just keep coming. Bring Snare. Station. Oh, Sea Dasher Octopus, okay. Oh. That's tricky, actually. I think maybe we would just have we have a lot of cyclers, 1-mana cyclers. We could just snap their Reflection, which triggers our non-creature spells, and it works with the cycling theme. So I think we have to do that. And then here's that's another one. Cyclones, those tend to go very late. Well, the Shore Shark is very good, though. I think we're gonna dive in on the Reflections. What have we got? We got 2 Drana Stingers that go for blood. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cycling already. Of those, only 4 are the 1-mana cyclers. Well, here you go. Here's the go wide. And it cycles itself. I wonder if we push somebody out of the cycling deck. Or we're just getting their leftovers. Weaponize the monsters, that's interesting. I think we'll just take a Tactician, just get another cycling payoff. Since we've kind of committed to that. And do we take the land or do we take the friendship? We'll take the duel. We've got kind of a stressed mana base here. Well, looking to play Symbiote. That never came together. So just have another Snare Tactician. This guy's just got something. Oh, and some premium red removal coming very late. Pick 7. Red is really open. And here's another payoff for the Capridors. Look at that. Okay, well, I think can't say we didn't find a lane here. There's a spell that creates creatures. I think we'll take that over the 2-mana cyclers. We do want stuff for the Phoenix, to put the Phoenix on. And Hampering Snare. Well, whoever got all the tentative connections and the Weaponize the Monster, they did. The other red player is getting hooked up themselves in their plan. Maybe it wasn't their plan, but it is now. It's what they're getting. I'm getting a better microphone setup coming soon. Keep Safe or Of One Mind. Of One Mind seems very playable in this deck, since we've got some humans, some non-humans. We're already at like 39 playables. You can take the lands out, but we're going to have to make some hard cuts here. And reflexes can go. All the hampering snares. Another Anticipate. Keep Safe. Just hooked up. And a Phase Dolphin. 60 gems. So we got three rares, I guess, that I already had 4 of. That's cool too. Alright, hard cuts. 18 creatures. We can lose the Patagia Tiger is not great for us. The Crustacean's not great for us. I'm wondering even if King Caesar is that strong. Remember, we got these 2 Reptilian Reflections, which will often be creatures. Lord Dracus, Spell Eater Wolverine, Phase Dolphin. We're really stacked here at the 3 spot. Kind of would like to run these Gremlins just to have more creatures. So the Raking Claws are less great, although they're fantastic with the Reptilian Reflections. So the Forbidden Friendship is something to mutate onto. Wow, it's hard to cut. We can cut the Keep Safe. We can cut the 2 Anticipates. I think maybe we cut the Of One Mind and the Hampering Snares. So we're running, go down to just a few blue. For Whirlwind and Lord Dracus. Can definitely do 14 lands. We're at 11, 12, 13 lands. No. We're at 15 lands. Yeah, we're heavy red. Cut a white. And then 3 more cuts out of here. I think we can lose Snapdax. If we had gotten a black duel or some other fixing, because you really, this is one of the mythos where you really want the colors to cast it, because choosing the creature your opponent gets to keep is really powerful. I mean, it still can be an X for 1, but they get to keep their last creature. Our deck really doesn't have a lot of removal. We've got this Swallow Hole, which means we're going to have to take a hit probably from the creature first, unless we can tap it down with the Snare Tactician. And we've got the Fire Prophecy, but we really didn't take removal, so we're pretty removal light. Wondering if Spell Eater Wolverine is just a lesser threat here. It's really nice on Destoroyah, though. If it's coming in, it's a 4/4 double strike flying. I'll make 2 cuts. We're at 14 creatures now. Maybe cut the Rescuer, since it doesn't really work with our mutate creatures. And do I cut one raking clause? Do I still have enough cycling left if I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1 mana, 6 1 mana cyclers. That seems pretty good. And then 1 raking clause, 1 shredded sails, 7, 8, and then 9 sanctuary smasher. It's not the greatest that we would want, but it seems pretty good. Let's play our first game and see how it plays. See if we feel like we really just need more cycling in there, even at 2 mana. We high picked those 1 mana cyclers, and you saw we did have the player to our right, probably immediately to our right, or maybe one further upstream, who was picking the cyclers. So we were definitely getting cut. And got a number of payoffs at 3 mana. So I guess we just have to figure out which one we drop first. Let's see what colors our opponent's playing. They are Tiger Blood. Is that a Charlie Sheen thing? Okay. Do we draw anything we can play? We do, but we don't want to play it. So I think we got 2 ways to make our Capridor huge. Right now I'm just looking to play the Capridor. They are in black, so they probably have some removal. The question is their removal instant, and are they going to leave it up? I kind of would like to play the Reptilian Reflection on 4. So they're also in red, but red removal does not go well deal well with the Capridor. And obviously if they have Divine Arrow, that doesn't deal well with the Capridor either in white. See what they do here. They're probably just going to cycle. Cycling a Footfall Crater. Maybe just looking to make land drops here. That'll be good. We can come in and hit them pretty big if need be. Okay, so we didn't get our land, so we can't do the Reptilian Reflection plan. What we can do is we can just Shredded Sail our guy. We can't do that and cast Blister Slick Gremlin. But I guess we're just in a race here, so let's get it started. (5/7) flyer on turn 4. What do you think, opponent? This sets us up to fight down the Prickly Marmoset next turn too, if they don't deal with the Capridor. It's a good chance opponent has removal. But if they're spending their mana on removal, they're not spending it to hit us hard with the Marmoset. So it is a trade-off. Alright. They could hit us for potential 6. Let's see how many 1 mana cyclers they got. Resolve. Just the 1. They're gonna Play Adranus Stinger? Blue, okay, pacifism. That is annoying. We don't have a way to remove enchantments. So, do we just get down the Wolverine, I guess? Start cycling. Well, hopefully next turn we can drop Reptilian Reflection, cycle it, go for blood, hit for 8. Let's see what opponent wants to do. If they want to play the slow game, we can always just kill the Marmoset. Opponent wants to race. Two-mana cycler. Shredded Sails, okay. These blister split gremlins so far feel really bad in my hand. I'd much rather have a land or a two-mana cycler. Lord Rakis. I can't even cast that. I really want to save this one-mana cycler to turn on the Reptilian Reflection. I think maybe I'll pass the turn and hope to block the Marmoset. There's a real chance that backfires on me if opponent has removal. Go for Blood is a sorcery. So I've only played one threat. Now they're probably figuring I have enough cyclers I can dump them in the graveyard and turn on the double strike for the Wolverine anyway. But then the question is, if I could do that, why didn't I do that? I could have hit them for 6. And if we're racing. Well, let's give this a try. Still just trading cards here. They got a lot of mana on their side. Oh, they're cycling the Lava Serpent. That's good for us, because we didn't have a lot to deal with that. Oh, Whirlwind of Thought. I would love to be able to play that here, but I can't. So let's just get down Reptilian Reflection, and then the question is, do we try to get down a Blister Split so that we can Lord Rakis next turn? What can we get back? Shredded Sails? Not that great. I'm just going to cycle the Go for Blood. And if they have Divine Arrow, Dire Tactics. Okay, well they're going to lose 4 life for that. Almost as good as hitting them for 5. Next turn, if we draw blue, we can Whirlwind of Thought, and we can't quite Forbidden Friendship. But we can Whirlwind of Thought, there we go. And we can play a Blister Split Gremlin and set ourselves up to start drawing more cards. So the question is, can we Forbidden Friendship and mutate? I think we can. So we can have a hasty 2/3 who gets us back. What would we get back? Go for blood? Let's see what they play. Opponent's got a whole grip full of cards over there. They're digging for something. It has 6 cards in hand. 5 cards in hand. Tiger Blood. Okay, so Forbidden Friendship. Deal a damage with Gremlin. Draw a card. Oh, Capridor. Now I'm sad we tapped down. I'm wondering if that's the case. Should we get back the Shredded Sails? Oh, opponent's thinking about whether to kill this 1/1. Thinking. Over. Yeah, if they have the, you can just get back another Forbidden Friendship. That kind of seems good too. But I think I'll take the Shredded, well, maybe I'll take the Go for Blood. Because it combos with the Capridor and it might be useful. No, I'll just take the Shredded Sails. I'll attack. See, opponent could have the Mythos of Snapdax board wipe. Take us down to 1 creature of their choice, probably the pacified Stormwild Capridor. Might be worth just holding ours back in the hand. We have lethal on board. So each of those gremlins could be 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite lethal. Plus opponent is looking like they're going to target something here. Stop the treadmill. It's a beautiful day today. Oh, they got the Mythos of Bedrock. This wrecked our side. Let's give them a nice for that. Okay, start up the treadmill again. Treadmill safety. Don't keep it running. Let's go down to 0.8 miles per hour. Slow it down. We'll go into slow jam mode here. And I think this is a case where we want to draw a card. I probably should have not let Auto Tapper do that. If they have hard removal, I'll probably regret this. But as it is, I think I can hold back the Fire Prophecy in the island, because we're going to want to loot that island. We do have 1 Frostveil Ambush that we won't be able to cast. What are you going to do? The other thing is, if opponent can't kill the Capridor this next turn, I'll zap it with the Fire Prophecy, and that will be game. They could have cast that ambush. They're really digging here. They've got a lot of 1-mana cyclers in their hand they've held up. And Zenith Flare for 11. Well, that is game. And that is how you lose to people who have the cycling nuts. Looked like their pod was very open with cycling, unlike ours. Alright, let's take one of these blister splits out. You put back the Raking Claws, get another spell. See how that feels. Did not get any Drannith Healers. Or any of our dual lands. Might have saved us if we gotten 2 duels. Alright. This would be a great hand if we had a red. As it is, I think I'm going to mulligan. Okay, well this is not so bad because we have a red. Let's keep 6. The Blitz is probably not going to be good for a while, though, we'd really like it to turn on the Wolverine. So let's dump the Smasher. And let's hope to draw that 3rd land on curve. We're up against Yorion, Sky Nomad, so deck with a lot of filler. Okay, well the turtle's going to be difficult to punch through. Guess we can just ping through with the blister split. Okay, there's a target for Fire Prophecy. Really wish Raking Claws was a 1-mana cycler here. Get that in the yard, blast it with the Blitz, hold back Prophecy to loot a land later. I think we'll just take a hit from the Sabertooth. We could always trade the Gremlin for it. It's a good chance the opponent doesn't attack there. And they've got black. It's always nice when you're playing a 2-color deck, essentially. The opponent's playing 3 and they get all 3 of theirs. Alright. If you've got a combat trick, please feel free to use it to kill my Blister Split Gremlin. You do not. Of course, we started down 2 cards against them. Phase Dolphin. Alright. Let's put a Raking Claws in the yard and see if we can't get a land. We did get a land. Attack in with the Wolverine. What if actually we've been better off just using the Raking Claws? Now the question is, do I just Fire Prophecy that? Do I hold this back to hit my own Capridor? Right now they don't have any flyers, but they're gonna have Yorion. Be great to get to something that could kill Yorion. Mutating with the Vulpikeet. I have a feeling this one's not going to go well for us, folks. Tough competition here. Next turn they could probably drop Yorion, split out their creatures, although I don't know if you split out the Vulpikeet because you're going to lose the +1/+1 counter. See if they find it necessary to go wide. Come on, top deck. Give us something good. Right now, the person playing the 60 card deck looks like their deck is stacked, and the person with 14 lands looks like their deck is thin. Well, Snare Tactician, that's a little bit late. Maybe handy later. Not giving us anything to hit with the... It's interesting, they... not playing Yorion. Okay, Convolute. Right now, we're in a losing race. But if they don't want to play Yorion, they're worried about an Essence Scatter, I guess. That's fine with me. I remember we did pass an Essence Scatter in the draft. What did we take instead? Curious. Okay, so, well, they've either held up counter mana or what, but I think we just want to get on the board here. Let's see if they have it. Another counterspell? No, they do not. Do they have a flash creature? Or are they really just worried about dropping Yorion? They did have a flash creature. Okay. Well, that card is the definition of filler. I have not seen it played yet until just now in this format. Many, many drafts. And now opponent's going to dump their hand. I have nothing to deal with any of their creatures. So this game is going to be over very shortly. Okay, returning all their creatures. And a land. I can Blitz of the Thunder Raptor and the Mysterious Egg. And then I take 6. I can block the Phase Dolphin. Maybe I save to block the Phase Dolphin. Well, I may as well attack. If they want to gang block, that gives me a chance to kill something. And you can see the cards that opponent had, the card advantage that they had coming out here against me. Flying in the air. Yeah. Not much I can do about that. I can hit a Chain of Cyclers. Let's see if that would work. Chain of Cyclers kill Yorion. They don't do anything. Raking Claws. Yeah. Let's cycle that. Okay, Swallow Hole. I still take 3. Oh, but I can kill the Vulpikeet, so... Just gotta hope opponent whiffs, and then somehow... I don't know how I get out of this jam. Okay, at least they didn't get a mutate for the egg. Let's take out the Vulpikeet. Take 1. Get another draw step. Maybe even 2. Take that, cancelled. It'd be a minor miracle if I can cancel you here. Shuffler, shuffler, shuffler. Antisaur, go in the distance. We've made this game a lot closer than I expected when I had to mulligan against a Yorion. Ooh, and they're filling up their hand. Did they find action? Seems like opponent drafted a lot of flyers. Okay, they got to mutate. Oh, good. They're going wide. Perfect. And they can make that unblockable, so that is game. Our deck failed us. Opponent's deck did not fail them. Once again, I'm giving an abject lesson here. I hope you're all enjoying this, of how to lose with cycling. Wow. Haven't gotten Destoroyah once, our first pick. I like Swallow Hole there. Altogether worked okay. Hated to lose that blocker for 1 turn, but it worked out for us. Keep safe or some kind of counter thing worthwhile to consider? I don't think so. We may have just straddled the line too much between a spells deck, a cycling deck, and a mutate deck. Even though we've got good cards for all of them. Okay, well, we've got all 3 colors. I think we'll plan to play out the Drannith Stinger. Oh, now we can curve out better. Let's do that. I'll trade my Blister Split Gremlin for their Brushwag all day long. Delu 5 Yonti. Delusiant does not attack. They don't want to make that trade. I think wisely. We got this in hand to kill. Sure. We already know they don't want to make that trade. Huh. Question is why you would make that trade. I guess I misplayed that. I should have attacked first. They probably don't make that trade with open mana. But like here, Companion, we'll just kill on sight. Cathartic Reunion we don't have a use for right now. and we'll get in for 2. Working on my broadcast skills. I gotta remember to cough away from the microphone. Flourishing fox. Migratory greathorn. Ooh. That's a big fox. And it's going to get bigger as they cycle. That's cool. I haven't really seen people mutate onto the fox. I mostly just see people go cycle, 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 win. Well, the bigger they make it, the better these go for bloods come with the Capridor, so let's just go with that and pass the turn. Will they mutate on it again? We could actually double go for blood on it. Kill it with the second hit. Make the Capridor very, very big indeed. Opponent's down to 2 cards in hand. I'd actually like to see them play some of them. I don't want to really get wrecked. They have Swamp out there. I want to get wrecked by Blood Curdle. I guess we have Blitz of the Thunder Raptor as a backup. Let's just try this. If opponent has seen this trick yet. They seem to be thinking about it. But isn't the Capridor gonna die? Why would they do this? Heartless act. Interesting. Well, that wrecks that plan. Well, oh no, go for blood is not. I have to blitz it to save it. Yeah. It wasn't my best plan, but now it has counters on it. Their spell fizzles. And I attack for 7. Ooh, almost didn't see that line of play. I was so focused on hitting the Greathorn. Okay, I'm going to get the lucky baby strapped in. Hold on. One window cracked. Maybe I should crack another one.
It's just muggy out there, though. Hi, kiddo. She was laughing with me.
Are you ready to fall asleep?
She was laughing, looking up at me and laughing earlier.
Alright, lucky baby. Okay, coming back. Is it my turn? Okay, oh, they played a Lava Serpent and hit me. Ouch. Oh, that was dumb. I could have had lethal. Oh. Whoopsie doopsie. That was so dumb. Should I cycle this Venusaur and play off like I just got Go for Blood? Distractions, distractions. We've been coughing into the microphone again. Giving opponent another turn to draw out. Let's see if my non-luck holds, or if the Shuffle Gods. The Shuffle Gods were merciful this time. Feel bad for opponent because presumably they were also 0-2, so that was it for them. Tough competition here in Platinum Tier 2. think I have this on backwards. Hold on, little baby. I know you just want to sleep. And Dada put the sling on backwards. This is really hard to do when you're holding a baby in one hand. I find these slings difficult to understand in the best of circumstances. Let's see if just moving it to the other shoulder does anything. Well, I have had decks go to 7 wins from this point before. Maybe 1 or 2. Not common. But I'm always happy if we can get an even record. I'd be especially happy if we can get a good record on camera. I'd love to open with a win for once. Why couldn't I have been recording my last draft where I went 3-0, little baby? Tell me that. That's what I really wanted to be recording. Okay, this seems like a sling position that will cinch. It's on the shoulder that... Maybe I should switch the mouse to the left now. Okay, little manna baby. Let's get you tucked in here. I only edit the beginnings and ends of these things. Maybe I should have stopped recording. I don't know. Till I get the baby strapped in. Is anybody listening? If you're watching on YouTube, there is a fast forward. You can just jump to when the gameplay starts again. Yeah, I should have made my wife wait until I had this correctly adjusted. Whoa. Don't lean back like that, please. Any other dads out there, masters of the sling? I'm child number 2 here, getting better at it. But today is not one of my best days, either for good auto shuffling, good lucky auto shuffles, or sling work. Okay, she's on. Now let's see if I can tighten her up. Yeah. I tighten you up a little? How's that? You like to lean out slightly anyway. That doesn't seem the most safe. I think the treadmill might be done for the day. There we go. That's tightening that up. Yeah. Oh, but you like the treadmill. The treadmill is what gets you to sleep, isn't it? Okay. Okay, I think I got you. Okay, and we're walking. And you're crying. Right into the microphone. Well, I did win as you came in, didn't I? So your baby luck continues. walking. We're walking. Did you have a good time with Mama? Have you been eating well today? Did you drink a lot of boob juice? Very unlucky for that last opponent that I had, Blitz of the Thunder Raptor there. Quite clutch. And if you fast forwarded through me adjusting the sling, if you just fast forward, there's a baby. Oh, we're up against a mythic. Look at that. They really don't want me to win. Okay. We gotta play at mythic level here. Take that, mythic. A wind-scarred crag. Take that, mythic. Having to wait while I adjust the sling. Let's see. If they beat us, we can always comfortably say to ourselves, hey, at least they didn't beat us. Most likely, while also having a screaming baby. But you're not a screaming baby, you're just a tired crying baby, aren't you? Yeah. Bouncy bounce, bouncy bounce, bouncy bouncy bouncing, bouncy bounce, bouncy bounce. Opponent discards Kahira. Wow. They kept a risky hand. We don't have anything to tap down. I'm gonna go with the Capridor and see if we can't chip in for some damage real quick. Yeah, you weren't expecting a Capridor. Saw me just go turn 1, Cycling Colors land, turn 2. Interesting. Well, Swallowhole does very little against the Vigilance deck. That's the exact deck you don't want to have this removal. You can afford to play once here, I think. Ambush is not doing us a lot of good, at least for a long time. Get another land. So, our choices are to get in for damage now while we can with the Capridor, get down the Tactician, so we can maybe use the Swallowhole. I think we'll just attack for 1. These mythic players are tricksy. We can draw some of the removal to our other stuff, things that look more like regular old, just boring old cycling things. Pay them no attention. Okay, yes, they killed. Beautiful, beautiful. Now the problem is they do have the Shore Shark in hand, so you really don't want to go Shredded Sails. Blast Capridor. Any blocks? No blocks. Double strike hit you for 10. You can bounce the Capridor next turn. Provided you have blue mana. Farfinder. Definitely running the Village Vigilance package over there. Interesting that they bought him Ikoria. So let's go for the win. Oh! They gave up. Lucky baby! Are you a lucky baby? 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 This channel could be an accidental advertisement for not having children, based on this recording so far. Oh no, except they're really lucky. They help you win at Magic. They help you beat number 637 Mythic. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're 2-2. We're at 500. If we can win this next game at the very least, then that gets us 1,000 gems, which is as good as winning 2 games in best of 3. Speaking strictly of gems, it's actually better because you get an extra pack, I think. 4 wins is the baseline. Not happy, but I get back, especially if you're getting gems for maxing out rares, you're getting back almost all you put in. So you're playing Magic for basically free. At 5 wins, your draft is covered, and you make a little extra. 1,800, not that much better. 7 wins, 2,200. You jump up another 400 gems. So that's what I'd love to see. I've only had one 7-0 deck so far. And it was in Ikoria. Many 7-1s and 7-2s. M20. Eldraine. I took Theros Beyond Death off because of this little one. Okay, well we got our Phoenix, and we've got a Blister Split Gremlin, maybe even to play it on. This is a case where I really don't want to fire off that Fire Prophecy. 1 black. Can they do anything to the Blister Split? I guess we'll hold up some Fire Prophecy. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. We'll hold it open just in case. What can they play? They're mono black. Are they playing anything to attack? They are not. It's my turn. Oh, we're gonna have whirlwind. Whirlwind of thought. Whirlwind. Now they could have the Cunning Nightbonder, so I will pass. I always just shoot him with the Gremlin instead. Black green. Okay. My turn. Now the good thing is, if they do kill the Phoenix here, because I'm mutating, it's getting a feather, I can bring it back. It's a very annoying creature that way. Might be forcing them to use premium removal. Ooh, ooh, cycling. Okay, a bushmeat poacher does not get hit by fire prophecy, sadly, but it doesn't block. Whirlwind of thought. Oh, I guess we missed a damage there. I was just thinking we'd get down the tap land. Now, they also have red. They could steal my creature and sack it. Yeah, with Bushmeat Poacher, they do not see the need. Okay, let's draw some spells now so we can get more cards with Whirlwind of Thought and just snowball. Just snowball. 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 Let's just snowball. Another reason to play an untapped land is because if they killed my guy, then we'd have the mana open to crack the feather. Okay. That's fine. We can bring it back. Does it come back into play tapped? Yeah, it does. And I can't untap it because it doesn't have the Blister Split abilities. I'm almost tempted to shoot this dang thing. Let's just loot the shredded sails. See what we can find. Should have maybe made it tap the blues. Or go for blood. No, we've got plenty of land. End the turn. At the end of their turn, we'll bring back the Phoenix. The Pohenix. We might also be able to hit something with Fire Prophecy. If they give us a target. Giraffe. It is not a good target. Opponent on the big creatures. Big dumb creatures. Big butts creatures plan. They gave it a reach counter? They did. Okay, well, we're going to hope they block it. We got a number of ways to kill it. Probably shouldn't have hovered over it, because if it didn't have reach, it wouldn't have mattered. And then I think we're just loot off. No. Let's tap 2 red. We've got 2 mountains in hand. Question is, we put this other mountain down. We already have a stinger. And I think the baby might have gone to sleep. She's out of ammo. Let's go Commander. Interesting they didn't attack first before playing that. Worried about tricks, maybe? Does that mean... No, my Whirlwind's still triggered because it triggers on cast. Well, trading that for Blitz is not great. It's all attack. And I'm just going to get in the Raking Claws now, even if that means we can't cast the Vantasaur this turn. Because it might draw us another spell, which might draw us another spell, and so on, and so on. They're down to 3. Might be able to chain enough cyclers here. Let's see. Go for blood. You concede yet, opponent? Well, they don't concede yet. They've got a board wipe. They've got a Cloud Piercer. Okay. They can block. And I guess this gives me another good attacker, so let's hold it back. And the Snare Tactician. Should cast the Reflection first to see what I draw. This is a bit toying with them. We're just going to make extra sure we got them. Yeah, okay, they had enough. Alright, lucky baby. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 3 wins in a row. Maybe it wasn't a terrible deck. Maybe I'm just at the level of it ranking where I deserve to be. Can't push through. Need to get some of those busted rares. Oh, she's still awake. Should probably stop this recording just in case it stops itself. No idea how long I can record on this. This machine is very cheap. Putting things together here with spit and duct tape here at Manadad headquarters, up in the Manadad attic. I think we can keep this. It's not the best. Got the Dranstinger. Got the Fire Prophecies. Maybe a way to draw into the white mana so that we can Capridor on curve. Oh. Shuffler favors us this turn. Many opponents in black today. So, I think we're going to get down the Snare Tactician. They might have Counterspell. Essence Scatter, they do not. So now when we cycle Raking Claws, we'll get max value out of it. Oh, and a perfect target for Fire Prophecy. So, what do I not need? I don't need a second Capridor, because you just want one to build up nice and big. Value cycling, taking you to Value Town. Such an advantage to go first, especially in this format. Okay, they're looking at killing the Tactician maybe. What do they got? I got another otter. Okay. I think maybe we'll get that back with the get the fire prophecy back with the Lordrakus. Let's just cycle this. Tap it down at least. Okay. So we can Capridor Lordrakus, get it back. The chances are they're going to mutate on it. But on the off chance they don't, or do we just tap it down with the Drana Stinger and hold up the Lordrakus play? I think that's actually the better play. Finder, okay. Searching up a basic land. What do they get? Oh, they got green. Third color unlocked here. I did put them on the mutate deck. Okay, stop the tactician. It's fine. They're not going to get an attack with their guy. Ooh, shredded sails. We can get a big attack here. So let's mutate on the Capridor first. We do have to be careful that they don't bounce their kill the otter. We not played the land yet? Oh, we did it. We did it, y'all. Dumping our hand. This should put the opponent in a bind. And they're going to have to kill or block both creatures. Oh no, it's lethal. They weren't just in a bind. They were in a bind in a car that's been pushed into a lake. Glug, 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 glug. Alright, look at this lucky baby turning things around for me. Does anybody watch streams where they lose the first two games? And we're back. I've got a sleepy baby. Oh, don't wake up. You're my lucky charm. That's not good audio if you're crying all the time. She kept me warm in the winter. Now she's keeping me extra warm in the summer. Shh, shh, shh. So I was walking too slowly? Or just because I had stopped talking for a second to text Mama? Okay. Ha 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 ha. 01. 001. Ha 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 01. Well, the joke is on me, ha ha ha. If I can get one of these 1-mana cyclers into something, I can Cathartic Reunion. I feel like that just takes me down cards anyway. I may as well mulligan. Okay. Let's keep this. Lose one of these cyclers. I kind of want all three of those in the graveyard, so as much as it pains me, let's dump the Phoenix. We will just cycle the ambush. Opponent off to a slow start, thankfully. These green decks can just start dropping big creatures non-stop. So we get our choice of threats on turn. So we can put down Wolverine, then hopefully stop something with Raking Claws the next turn, or we could Capridor, Shredded Sails, try to race. I guess we still hold Raking Claws. This is just a little 1/3 flyer. You just don't pay it no attention. Just don't pay it no attention now. Green removal doesn't do well against the Capridor either. But they just got their Evolving Wild. No blocks. No blocks. It's tempting just to stop their threat rather than going all in with mine. Are you sure I wanted to target my Capridor? I am sure. Blocks. What's nice is that when we drop the Wolverine next turn, it will have Double Strike on defense. So we're going to deal 10. We're going to take 3 coming back. They can't mutate onto Mentor. And do they have a kill spell for Capridor? They do not. Interesting. Okay. Fly you for 5. Drop this Wolverine. If they mutate on the Cavern Whisperer, we'll just discard the planes, I guess. We prefer to loot it with Fire Prophecy. And they had nothing to do with the flyer. Easy work. Ha ha ha. And if you're just tuning in, we are 5-0 since we were 0-2. Also since I put a baby in a sling as I walked here on my treadmill in the Manadad attic. That's way too warm, even though I'm next to an open window. Summer has arrived here in Manadad land. And, oh yeah, I'll stop doing that throat clear. That's a definite tick that is not good for broadcasting. Well, I'm just going to keep it rolling. Wife has not answered on the dinner ETA. Might be able to finish up this video tonight. Can you imagine that? Keep feeding content to the void and to the greedy maw of the YouTube. The empty eyeballs. Future eyeballs. People are going to come back and watch these and go, "Oh, Manadad was so unpolished back then." But he was still the same entertaining personality that we've come to know and love. I really kind of wish that Cathartic Reunion was the Forbidden Friendship instead. And the art looks so similar. It reminds me of it every time I see it. Just gonna play it cool. Fortunately, right now we need that raking clause just to turn on the reptilian reflection. We don't have any. We would have loved to draw something to mutate onto there. Opponent off to a slow start as well, though. Oh, snare tactician. Now that's interesting. I think we'll just get down the reflection. We might be able to wait a turn before turning it on. So opponent held up. Okay, they had Nightbonder. It was an essence capture. They were representing it was Nightbonder. Let's take a look at this artwork for Nightbonder. She certainly looks very cunning. Is that her hair like going out, or it's like some kind of decorative cat helmet thing? Very interesting fashion beyond Nightbonder. Well, let's see. The Capridor lets us mutate the Phoenix. So let's take another hit. They'll have a tough attack in. Oh, they have the Essence Scatter. Wasn't even thinking about that. Esper control over here. Georb. Is this where our streak ends, Mana Baby? Is this where the streak ends? Keep watching. I can always cast the Phoenix with no value, or I can cast a low value Spell Eater Wolverine. I think the Tactician. That was a risky attack from opponent. I guess they found out I didn't have the 1-mana cycler. Okay, and they're spending their Blood Curdle on that, which is fine with us. Wonder if the Cathartic Reunion is not as good as just another cycler. Well, this is where I would prefer to have a creature. Let's get down the Phoenix. Another counterspell. No. Capture Sphere. Okay. Well, it's had all the answers so far. Chipping away at me. 2 damage at a time. Can't even use the Phoenix to swallow whole with that stupid Capture Sphere. Really darned annoying. So I could Spell Eater Wolverine, swallow whole. Seems good. Let's just get this Nightbonder out of here. Or they Blitz Leech, right? Am I right, Mana Baby? Oh, they did have the Blitz Leech ability. But I think the Swallow Hole still goes through. Have you awakened to tell me my luck is turning, or just that you're really warm? I'm really warm too. I'm so warm. Okay. That doesn't do much for us. I guess let's Cathartic Reunion. See if we can find something. better than those two spells. I think we just trade off the reflection for the blitz breach. Opponent could have some instant speed kill. That would be unfortunate. Definitely a Slither Wisp hiding in this deck. Oops. Blister Split. Where were you when I needed something to put the Phoenix on? Oh, it's still way ahead on cards. Really sad to lose that Whirlwind of Thought. Thinking about it, but it resolves. Pass the turn. It's a beautiful day outside, and we're inside playing Magic, drawing nothing but lands. We've already dumped the Cathartic Reunion, so I guess there's not too much point in holding back lands. We will not tap. We will remember to tap and deal 1 damage. Opponent's got a grip full of cards over there. They're a real draw-go deck. Let's see how much we can work on that. We got 21 cards in their deck. We got 19. So if they've got the Essence Scatter, they've got it. We're not going to give them another draw to find another one. Okay. It doesn't stop Sanctuary Smasher. I know. Fall back to sleep? Gonna blow out the microphone? Capture Sphere. Well, lucky them. That was one of my best top decks, too. Yep, coming in with the Cessation. No blocks. Past the Damage. Blister Split is not going to win this. Stick with me, stick with me. Stick with me this game. Keep your baby luck. Oh. Archipelago. Sure. Seems lethal. Okay. Oh, make me jump with my blister split? That's better. Pass to attackers. Pass to blockers. Block. I know they're gonna win. They're gonna win. I don't think we even have anything in our deck that can stop an Archipelago. Blister split goes down, spitting. Go for blood. Oh. Too bad. Gotta save that. Stop the Archipelago. I know. We drew a 1-turn reprieve. Passive. Okay. And it continues to extend their board. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. But we can stay in this. They should have made us jump with the snare tactician. They were worried about something. Another land. That doesn't help us. We want to concede this, but we still got one more draw here. We still got one more draw. Maybe two, actually. We can take one hit from the Archipelago. Block the facet reader. I think I'll just chop that Archipelago. Oh, we got two chump blockers. We drew two chump blockers. How many outs are left in the deck? How many outs are left in the deck? How many outs are left in the deck? Let's see. Let's see. How many outs are left in the deck? How many outs are left in the deck? How many outs are left in the deck? Let's see. Jump block Archipelago. Jump block Archipelago. What's that, 15 points? Or 14? Oh, Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. So close. Okay, let's hope they can't remove the 1/1. Drawing into spacebar. I gotta remember spacebar just to resolve one thing instead of auto passing everything. Yeah. That go through. Come on. Block to Damage. Pass to Damage. They got that counter spell. I think they're going to have that counter spell that lets them draw a card. I think they are. I think this game could be over here. I think this could be it. Fighting for our life. Tapped out of blue. I don't have any blue in hand. Do they have something that makes the archipelago indestructible? They do not. We need a good ground creature. Do we have a Spell Eater Wolverine? So the question is, do I just play this up for no value? Or do I try to mutate and get back a spell? Do I have a spell that even helps us here? I'd love to get back that Wolverine. Capridor. Is it just a non-creature spell? It's just instant sorcery. Yeah, it's better as a blocker. You're right. You're right. It's better as a blocker. Even though they've probably got the lurking Deadeye the whole time. Because they seem to have a lot of flash. All capture spheres and blitz leeches, cunning night bonders. Alright, it's dinner time. I want to concede, but I don't want the viewers to say I gave up without trying everything. Because despite everything, we're still in this game. Against Desperate Control. Georb. Diamond Player versus Platinum. They've been out of this level. Take the free kill. I can. It's 1 extra damage this turn. Okay. I told you they had Slither Wisp in their deck. Now they got the Deadeye. Alright. We can concede. I don't know why they toyed with us for so long. Alright. If you made it this far in the video, hashtag, leave a comment, hashtag lucky baby, hashtag time for dinner. I'll see you at the next one. Hopefully with less crying. Adios. Oh, hey, let's also get the payoff for all this. Woohoo! 1,600 gems. Cost 1,500 to enter. Came out ahead. 4 packs, baby. Alright. Catch you on the flippy flip.